sit on your lap.
I love you,
Rob.
This is a great book.
You have that done.
Yeah, I'll use Slack.
The Sneeches and Other Stories by Dr. Seuss. Now, the star-belly Sneeches had bellies with stars. The plain-belly Sneeches had none upon theirs. The stars weren't so big. They were really so small. You might think such thing wouldn't matter at all.
There it is. Alright.
He's sad. Or is it a her?
But because they had stars, all the star-belly Sneeches would brag, "We're the best kind of Sneech on the beaches." With their snoofs in the air, they would sniff and they'd snort. We'd have nothing to do with the plain-belly sort. And whenever they met some, when they were out walking, they'd hike right on past them without even talking. What asshole.
I think it's a sexist joke.
When the
you're a
star-belly
sexist
children
joke.
went out to
Sexist,
play
it's like
ball,
racist.
could a plain belly get in the game? Not at all. You could only play if your belly had stars, and the plain belly children had none upon ours.
Which is kind of reversed now, because.
And by the way,
white people can
when
play
Dr. Seuss couldn't find a rhyme, he just made up a word, which is fantastic. While the Starbelly Sneeches had Frankfurter roasts, or picnics, or parties, or marshmallow toasts, they never invited the Plainbelly Sneeches. They left them out cold, in the dark of the beaches. They kept them away, never let them come near, and that's how they treated them, year after year. As you notice the contrast, there's sun over here, and these guys are sitting in the dark.
Thank you for your project.
Then one day it seems, well, the Plainbelly Sneeches.
This is a great story, James.
Are you listening? Yes. Good. We're moping and doping along on the beaches, just sitting there, wishing their bellies had stars, because they had nothing better to do, apparently. A stranger zipped up, and the strangest of
This is a little above your level. No!
Shut up,
We're listening, John.
And he's showing us the pictures.
My friends, he announced in a voice clear and keen. My name is Sylvester McMonkey McBean.
Great story.
And I've heard of your troubles. I've heard you're unhappy. But I can fix them. I'm the fix-it-up chap.
Oh.
I've come here to help you. I had what you need, and my prices are low, and I work at great speed, and my work is 100% guaranteed.
I think this shows the no, this shows the general introduction of plastic surgery into society.
You don't really know. Actually, he's a tattoo removal artist. He also does tattoos.
He probably makes a killing.
Then Sylvester McMonkey McBean put together a very peculiar machine. And he said, "You want stars like a Starbelly Sneech? My friends, you can have them for $3 each." The great part about this is that he makes a tattoo machine that's way too big to be necessary. Look at how big this is. That's a little extravagant.
You're trying to get a tattoo. Do you want to get in the back?
You like have to jump into a slide.
Go up.
It's a backwards slide.
Yeah, you go up.
You have to get a slide. Slide up.
Maybe you have to bounce off a
And then walk
trampoline on
And then
the
you get
bottom.
like catapulted up. Just pay me your money and hop right aboard. Terrible idea. Just any situation if someone says that, I would not go. So they clambered inside, then the big machine. Reading the Sneeches. And it conked, and it bonked, and it jerked, and it burped.
Once again with
Another
the money.
word, and it bopped them about, but the thing really worked. Oh, there's kind of a crowd. When the Plainbelly Sneeches popped out, they had stars. They actually did. They had stars on bars. Then they yelled at the ones who had stars at the start, "We're exactly like you. You can't tell us apart. We're all just the same now, you snooty old smarties. And now we can go to your Frankfurter parties." Good grief, groaned the ones who had stars at the first. "We're still the best Sneeches, and they are the worst. But now, how in the world will we know?" They all frowned. "If which kind is what, or the other way around." Wait, I forgot to tell you. I forgot to show you the pictures.
Good. So they're like gathering.
Then up came McBean with a very sly wink, and he said, "Things are not quite as bad as you think. So you don't know who's who. That's perfectly true. But come with me, friends. Do you know what I'll do? I'll make you again the best Sneeches on beaches, and all it will cost you is $10 eaches."
Eaches. Again with a made-up word.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss promoting illiteracy. Slang doesn't rhyme. Be stupid.
That's why we always make it
like to point out that this machine is even bigger.
You gotta point it out. Like lift it.
Apparently it takes more to
This
keep
machine.
up.
Well, at least the slide goes
The
down.
taking
this
off
time.
machine. There's actually a slide this time. Belly stars are no longer in style, said McBean. What you need is a trip through my star off machine.
Oh,
This guy makes money. Will take off your
making bank.
So you
Oh my
look
gosh,
like
there's so many
Sneeches,
people.
have them on
This is a
stars.
book about
And that
ripping
handy
people off.
machine working very precisely.
It's called
Removed all the
Husky.
stars from their tummies quite nicely.
He's a con artist.
Hey, picture.
I already showed the picture.
Oh,
Yeah, you did.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Look at all that money. Look at all that money.
I don't know, we're just reading the Sneeches.
No, there's money down there.
No, there's not.
There was.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
me,
was.
boy.
Then with Sneeches,
There's a
no,
whole pile of
there's
money.
other stories, Mike.
Oh, thank
That's why it's called the Sneeches and other stories.
I can't really see the
I know
cover
there's-
when you have it facing a table.
Then, with Sneeches in the air, they paraded about. They opened their beaks and they let out a shout. We know who is who, now there isn't a doubt. The best kind of Sneeches are Sneeches without.
Oh.
So they just decided that not having stars was suddenly better. And then these guys are going to get pissed off about this. Then, of course, those with stars got frightfully mad. To be wearing a star now was frightfully bad. Then, of course, old Sylvester and Mikey McQueen invited them into a star-off machine.
You just
Why-
got
why are you
like 10
not
more
reading
people
the
to the story.
A more important question.
It's a great story. I'm literally asking why you're reading right now. It's a
Because
great
we
story.
feel like
Yeah,
it.
we just felt like reading a story.
Mara, show us the page.
Then, of course, from then on, as you probably guessed, things really got into a horrible mess. They're gonna brawl.
You're gonna have a massive cockfight.
Battle Royale.
All the rest of the day on those wild screaming beaches, the fix-it-up chappie kept fixing up Sneeches. Off again, on again, in again, out again. Sounds dirty. Through the machines they race round
Now
and
goes
about
back to
again.
the money.
gonna add those in reading?
Yeah.
Is this how you read to your cousin?
No, it's actually better than this, but a little more toned down.
Oh, okay.
Through the machines they race round and about again.
emphasis on words.
Changing their stars every minute or two. They kept paying money. They kept running through. Until neither the plane nor the star bellies knew whether this one was that one, or that one was this one, or which one was what one, or what one was who.
Oh.
Let's change the word switch.
That's
You know what I say?
I didn't show the picture.
You know what I say? Blue squares is where it's at. Blue squares.
That guy's pile of money.
What about triangles?
No, triangles are not
James,
cool.
you getting an
Squares
outline
are
out of this?
boring.
No, squares are
Haven't you heard like
I really hope you
square.
are.
don't?
sorry if I...
Then, when every last cent of their money was spent, the fixed-it-up chappie packed up and he went. And he laughed as he drove his car up the beach. They never will learn.
Shut up.
No, you can't teach a Sneech. Look at him. Now he's converted his little car thing into a giant
Money bag.
money bag.
That's ridiculous.
ATA.
A lot of money.
That's gonna blow away.
Someone needs a thing.
I know what I'm gonna do for my career.
But McBean was quite wrong. I'm quite happy to say.
Yeah, that's right. That's how you make money. You go fuck with Sneeches. Okay, go ahead.
You go fuck them?
No, you go fuck
But
with them.
McBean was quite wrong. I'm quite happy to say that the
Difference,
Sneeches
yes,
really got
win.
quite smart on that day. The day they decided that Sneeches are Sneeches. And no kind of Sneech is the best on the beaches. That day all the Sneeches forgot about stars, and whether they had one or not upon theirs.
Boom.
The end.
I'm pretty sure that's stuff.
Yay, Carl.